Dear student, in the previous video of the chapter 3rd History, Nazism and the Rise of Hitler, we discussed about the Nazis' worldview. In this video, we will discuss how the Hitler killed the Jews and established their religious state, means that is based on the racials that is known as a Nazi. We will discuss in gaining power. The Nazi began to implement their dream of creating an exclusive racial community of pure Germans. And this one will be possible by eliminating the undesirable to extend the empire of the Germany. So, Nazi wanted only a society of pure and healthy Nordic Aryans. They alone were considerable desirable. And this meant that even those Germans who were seen as impure or abnormal had no right to exist. इसका मतलब भी ऐसे जर्मन जो कि अशुद्ध है या असामान्य एबनॉर्मल है उन्हें जीने का कोई हक नहीं. So that's why Hitler's fathers Helmut also follow the policy of the enthusiast programs, and that with the other officers, he condemned to death many Germans who were considered mentally or physically unfit. Jews were not only the community that was classified as undesirable, there were others also, like many gypsies and black, those are living in the Nazi Germany, were considered as racial inferiors, and they are threatened the biological purity of the superior Aryan race. They were widely persecuted. When Germany occupied Poland and the parts of the Russia, captured civilians were forced to work as slave labor. और इनमें से तो कई ऐसे गुलाम थे जिन्होंने अपने काम के बोझ और भोग के कारण ही अपने आप को मौत के मुंह में डाल दिया. And the Nazi Germany, the Jews suffered a lot because Nazi hatred of Jews had a prescure in the tradition Christianity hostility towards Jew. वो मानते थे कि ईसाइयों के देवता ईसा मसीह को यहूदियों ने ही यानी कि ज्यूज़ ने ही मारा है. सो ज्यूज़ बाय नेचर हत्यारे हैं, दे आर द किलर्स, एंड सो ज्यूज़ वर eliminated by the Nazis. Jews were buried from own land. They were forced to live in separately marked area called ghettos, and they were often persecuted through periodic or organized violence and exclusion from the land. And Hitler's hatred of Jews was based on the pseudo-scientific theories of the race. Means हिटलर ने डार्विन के चार्ल्स डार्विन के उसी सिद्धांत पे भी जो फिट है वही सर्वाइव कर सकते हैं उसी सिद्धांत के अनुसार ज्यूज़ को मारा, विच हेल्ड दैट कन्वर्जन वाज नो सोल्यूशन टू द ज्यूइश प्रॉब्लम. वो ये नहीं मानता था कि ज्यूज़ अगर ईसाई धर्म अडॉप्ट कर लें तो वो बच जाएंगे. He wanted that this problem will be solved only through their total eliminations. Means ज्यूज़ को पूरी तरह ख़त्म करके ही नाजीज़ को सेट किया जा सकेगा. एंड फ्रॉम 1933 to 1938 द नाजी टेरिटरीज पेपराइज्ड एंड सेग्रेटेड द ज्यूज़. मीन्स भी उन्हें अपनी अर्निंग का सोर्स भी उनसे छीन लिया गया ज्यूज़ को और उन्हें सोसाइटी से बिल्कुल अलग कर दिया गया. The next phase that was in the 1939 to 1949 aimed at concentrating them in certain areas and eventually killing them in gas chamber in Poland. Means 1935 और 1945 के ईयर्स में ज्यूज़ को कुछ ऐसे खास एरियाज़ में इकट्ठा किया गया और पोलैंड के गैस चैम्बर में ले जाकर उन्हें मारने की पॉलिसी को अडॉप्ट किया गया. Under the shadow of the war, the Nazi proceeded to realize their murderous racial ideal. Genocide and a war means जनसंहार और लड़ाई. That become the two sides of the same coin. Means ये दोनों ही एक ही सिक्के के दो पहलू थे. By occupied Poland, that was divided up. Much of the northwestern Poland was annexed to Germany, and Poles were forced to leave their homes and properties, and behind to be occupied by the ethnic Germans that brought in from occupied Europe. And Poles were then herded like in a cattle in the other part called the journal government, and the destination of the old undesirable of the empire. Means जो पोल्स वहाँ पे रह रहे थे पोलैंड के निवासी उन्हें भी अनडिज़ायरेबल माना गया. And member of the Polish intelligence were murdered in a large numbers, and Polish children who looked like Aryans were forcibly snatched from their mothers and examined by race experts. If they passed the race test, they were raised in German families, and if not, they were deposited in the orphanage and where they were murdered. Means जो पोलिश बच्चे जो आर्यंस की तरह दिखते थे उन्हें उनकी माँओं से छीन के रेस एक्सपर्ट्स के पास भेजा जाता था। अगर वो रेशियल टेस्ट में पास हुए तो वो जर्मन फैमिलीज़ में अडॉप्ट किए जाते थे। अगर वो उस टेस्ट में फेल हुए तो उन्हें ऑर्फनेज भेजा जाता था और वहाँ पे उन्हें मार दिया जाता था। एंड विद सम ऑफ द लार्जेस्ट गेटोज एंड अ गैस चैम्बर, द जर्नल गवर्नमेंट ऑल्सो सर्व्ड एज अ किलिंग फील्ड फॉर द ज्यूज। मीन्स जर्नल गवर्नमेंट ने गैस चैम्बर्स में और गेटोन्स में ज्यूज को एक लार्ज क्वांटिटी, लार्ज नंबर्स में मारा। In the next video, we will discuss about how's the condition of the youth in under the Hitler government that was known as the Nazis.